Did you know you can dry wash for gold?
Look at this beauty! Look at that!
Let me show you my process for using a dry washer to find gold. I'm not going to show you how to set up this dry washer. Just know that a dry washer uses a blower which creates air to separate the gold from the lighter material. Now that we're all set up, you start knife handing the air.
Get some!
Actually, I'm just pointing to the direction I'm going to dig because I'm following a gold pay streak. Before I even turn on the machine, I prep the ground I'm going to work with a pickaxe. One thing I learned is you don't need to be swinging the pickaxe. You can just use it to scrape and it'll tear apart the ground. Swinging it up in the air like a wild man will just make you more tired a lot quicker, and you will actually loosen less ground. Now that I got a nice pile of dirt, it's time to turn on the blower. The blower only needs to be on slightly above idle. Any more than that, you'll be blowing gold right out of the box. I throw in a quick shovelful of material which primes the machine and the box. This is very important. Without a full sluice box of dirt, you won't get the shake and bake you need to separate the lighter material from the gold. If you're wondering what this yellow lid is for, stay tuned for a dry washer hack. It's now time to start feeding the material into the dry washer. The grizzly bars on the top box prevents big material from falling into the sluice box and clogging up the riffles, but allows the smaller material to fall through into the sluice box, kicking out all the material at the end that's not gold. Now the dry washer hack using the yellow lid. By placing a board or a lid at the end of your dry washer, all your tailings kicked out by the dry washer through the bottom sluice box won't pile up underneath your dry washer, which will impede your air hose. Your air hose needs to be free of all material and debris. Besides transporting air from the blower into the dry washer, it also shakes, which helps the material shake and bake on the top riffles. Plus, it makes it easier to clear out your tailings. I quickly scrape up my hole with a flathead shovel. It's time to turn off our leaf blower and do our first clean out. The Royal Dry Washer by far is the easiest to do a clean out. I place a pan with a classifier on top and lower the box right into it. Next, you unclick the riffles from the box and it just lifts up easily and all the material slides right into your pan. I take my cons from my dry washer in my pan and I take it to my panning station where Kevin was there panning out his own cons.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous, buddy.
I classify the bigger material and make sure there's no gold nuggets sitting on top. Then I finish panning out my cons and look at that. We got some nice gold for very little digging. And that concludes my process for finding gold using a dry washer. Follow me for more gold finding adventures.